Red 2 standing by, all for lit, and in the green, welcome back to Pokemon Emerald version, where we are heading off to chase up some waterfalls. We can actually find a few items up waterfalls in various locations. And with Zunama on hand, we'll be able to swim up them fairly easily. We've already got an item, which is a rare candy. That's good. We might actually have enough for the team. So we can just cruise down very easily, and I forgot I didn't have a rappel on. Oh well, that's on me. We've already got Marill, so we'll let this one be. So, who do we need to level up? First, Falcon and Truffle. So we are very near the end of the game. We can go around looking at waterfalls, and we can also explore in Meteor Falls. That's going to give us a few extra trainers to battle, and there's one room right in the back of the place that lets us get Bagon. Now, I'm pretty sure that Bagon was like a herbicide or a pesticide as well. I'll have to look that up. But yeah, it was a little bit odd. Because it's always made me think of something. It's like... some things just wind up jogging your memory in weird ways. Hang on. Alrighty, so you didn't immediately ask me to battle. So I think there's a 31% chance of each individual trainer wanting to battle you once you've walked a certain number of steps. And you come onto a route where an eligible trainer can actually battle you. It's a little bit odd, the match call system, but yeah, we'll figure it out. So, we can go this way. We cannot go that way. We can go down here, though. Pooh, how do I get there? Or is that one just for show? Alright, that waterfall's just for show, unless there's something else around the area. But we get our big waterfall that we can wind up climbing. Really, waterfall is just a check to note, have you done all this stuff? Like, do you have this HM or whatever it is? So we should be able to go down here and explore. So this leads us to Iron Tail, which has 75 accuracy. Why? No steel move had 100 base accuracy until Generation 4 when they introduced Iron Head and Flash Cannon. So, we can battle some trainers around these. Maybe not around these parts. No hidden item? Oh, I've got the bike. And I don't want to be using the Mark bike in here, because I had to use that to go through the damn sky pillar. Okay, so I think these two are actually opponents for match call. Edakam and Hariyama. Shouldn't be too much trouble for Truffle and the Steel Falcon. Of course, protect. Why? It makes me sad seeing that. I know Metacham, however, it's pronounced naturally learns detect, which is, as we know, the same thing, but detect is also Why does it always work twice in a row? It's supposed to have a 50% chance. If I had that much luck with 50% chances, I'd make a fortune at the races. Maybe. Oh well, finally. Stonewall me, will ya? Maybe I should teach Joelle Protect, just to be annoying. I mean, I know it's not going to do anything. Oh, look, they've got years of experience. Ah, person. Interestingly, you do find an ex-champion here later on, though I don't know why he's striking the Sentai pose. Or is it Kamen Rider? Not sure, but... oh well, I'm not worrying about that. But yeah, also, the fact that they introduced a whole lot of different dragons in these games was really good. Just adds a little bit of variety to everything. Changes it up, makes things interesting. Of course, we know that Kingdra's a dragon type because of the association between seahorses and dragons in Japanese legends. Oh, he's got another one. More cloudbirds. More steelwing. More cowbell. Oh, we got the defense boost twice. Nicely done. Oh, it missed. Okay, cheesy pun. Couldn't resist. I mean, I did wind up making a terrible pun of my own, setting up a very interesting story. A stupid one, but hopefully a good one. Sherlock Holmes has been out of the case and winds up coming back to find that Watson has been doing some incredible work in the garden. He's got everything looking really nice and lively and has some fruit trees growing. Holmes comes back and is admiring Watson's work, and Sir Watson thanks him. However, Sherlock, he says, there's one tree that I've been given that I simply cannot figure out. The best I can work out is it's a Californian citrus of some kind, but I can't figure out what fruit it produces. Holmes looks at it and says, LA lemon tree, my dear Watson. I regret nothing. I absolutely regret nothing. I know that one's terrible, but I regret nothing. Okay, I regret a lot of things. I have a lot of things in my life that I regret, but that terrible pun is not one of them. Perhaps to my detriment. Okay, so... do we have any other trays in this here? Ah, yes, we need to go in here. Right. Right, said Fred. Where does this take us? Was it... oh, that's where it takes us. We still don't get to go up that waterfall. So it's just there for decoration. I think, as well as the band Right Said Fred, I think it was Bernard Cribbins who had a song Right Said Fred. I'm not sure what that one's about, so we do need the rappel to go away. Oh, now you turn up. And we go in the back. Almost. Ah, yes, the mandatory Golbat. It's not a cave without a Golbat. It, at least, Crobat makes things better, but it's still a pain in the butt finding these things. Alrighty. In here. On land. To the best of my knowledge, it's in this room and in this room only. Future me will correct. that you can find Bagon. So I'm going to give it a shot. That mercifully did not take long at all. Now, what I shall do is take a risk. Actually, let's not do anything stupid. We send in the good captain. We use a stun spore. And then we switch to Joel. Interesting to note, Bagon does come with Ember in its moveset. And then we Confuse Ray. See how this goes, because we can gauge the damage it does. Okay, not bad. We can rely on confusion. Close. Okay, that's good. That's actually really good. Oh, it's just spiting me a little bit. Alright. Okay, this should work. Hopefully. There we go. That's a good one to have because it's going to evolve into Shelgon really quickly. So we have Bagon, the Rockhead Pokemon. Bagon is notorious for being incredibly hard-headed in more ways than one. While Bagon does deliver a tremendous headbutt, it's also incredibly stubborn, willful, and just refuses to give in. Bagon always has to be right, so it's really not very popular when it winds up going shopping. If it doesn't get its way, it will headbutt just about anything it winds up getting its, well, head in the vicinity of. Thankfully, Bagon have very hard skulls, so concussions among Bagon are almost unheard of. Rightio. There we go. That is what we came for. That is the prize here. Might need to go and get the acro bike and work out if there are other trainers I can battle. Now I can put the repel on because we have what we need. It's a relief that didn't take very long. I mean, I do eventually have to muck around and wind up catching Horsey. Go up here. Oh, we've got a rematch already. Dragon Tamer. Admittedly... Oh, wait, Truffle. Well, Truffle will do the job. I fought you 5 minutes ago. Almost literally. Future me, how long has it been? Thank you, by the way. Yeah, what I've got is probably the best. At least Shadow Ball would be useful next generation. Altaria is tanky, but it doesn't really do huge amounts of damage. Still, we're holding up pretty well. Dragon Breath is a pretty good move. Decent chance of paralysis, which can make it very effective. Alright, now we can switch out. Interestingly, I think it's given out by Claire because her Japanese name is can be read as Breath. The pun also winds up working in English releases because, well, she can be considered a quote-unquote dragon. Speaking of Dragon Dance, I think in later generations you can actually breed Dragon Dance onto Whiscash. That would be really interesting. Yeah, I figured that might happen. But we'll need to pick up our bike and we'll need to go find some more waterfalls. Route 119. I think that's our other waterfall location, so there we go. Yeah, don't be surprised, you fought me literally 5 minutes ago. No other trainers. Hang on, I got lost again. No, I don't need to go down here. I need to go down here. And there we are. We have completed everything in Meteor Falls. So let's quickly get to Moorville and change our bike. And heal the team. Might as well keep Truffle as the lead, just in case. Didn't get anybody on Route 114. Nope, no new battles. It's always good to keep an eye on that, though it can be a little bit difficult unless you're roaming around a lot. So, we switch our bike and then we should be easy to please, and I'm not worrying about finding Phoebus. Now, I could go and try and... Part of me is also really tempted to just divert everything and try and come up with a silly saying. But I'm not going to do that, because I'm still peeved that because of the hidden values in regards to things being trendy, the game wouldn't let me give an entire town an Oedipus complex. To head all the way down here so you don't get stuck on the walls. Now they did wind up giving you a guaranteed location for Feebas, fishing under one of the bridges. And there's a secret base there. We can go up the waterfall and loop around. So we've got Hondew berries, we'll pick them. And I think it's just items around here. Oh, what is it? Okay, fine. I really wish people would just want me to threaten me or whatever. A nugget, that's not bad. Secret base location. Yeah, you can't jump from that path there. And this is... another rare candy. Okay, that's good. That's really helpful. Down we go. And are there any other waterfalls we can't get anything down here. So I think this is cut off. Well, it's at least worth exploring the route and just seeing if there is anything else. Because you don't get to do a lot with Waterfall under normal circumstances. It's usually just find a few items and go from there. Which is a little bothersome. I mean, because it's always a late game HM in terms of exploration. The waterfalls are mostly just a barrier. And there's no water in Granite Cave to worry about. Alright. Okay, so I think we've found everything we can get via waterfall here. The rest of it's decorative. Cut off. And yeah, to the best of my knowledge, there aren't any more waterfalls outside of Victory Road. So I think our team's actually ready for Victory Road. That's pretty good in all fairness. What I shall do... there's not a waterfall in Sotopoulos. So we've found pretty much everything we can. I think I've been pretty thorough. So let me deposit the rare candies. And I just want to check something on that. So we can deposit that. I've still got my burn heal. Okay, 13 rare candies. That's actually really good because that means we can sort of get our team to a specific level and then give them 2 each. Yeah, there's not a lot for me to do just at the moment. Apart from head to Evergrande City. And I think it's probably a good time to just get that done and then fix things up for my team. Because let's see, Confuse Ray is not going to be great for Joelle, and I'm going to replace it with Protect. So, we've at least got the beginnings of what we need. I don't have to break up the team, but it will just be annoying. So here we go. We wind up hearing that damn surfing music one more time. We can head on with a brief stop for a rappel, and we can make our way to Evergrande City. The journey is almost complete. I will hunt down the Reggies in the post-game when my team is stronger. Because it's going to be a little bit easier to do it that way. We've battled pretty much everyone we can. I'll tack on some additional info after this episode. If I did miss some trainers, I'll have a look through things in editing. Evergrande City is just up this gigantic waterfall. Inasmuch as it's a city, maybe we don't get to see most of it. Maybe the actual Evergrande City is sort of scattered around the mountain. But we can go in and basically... Oh, hello, it's you. Scarlet, you've clawed your way up to face the Pokemon League. I'm happy for you. You made my cheering worthwhile. Scarlet, if you were to become the Pokemon League champion, I'll get in touch with you then. Okay, Scarlet, go for greatness. Wow, he's actually being sincere for once. So, let's see, we need Rock Smash, to the best of my knowledge. So, we will equip the team thus. Flash will be meted out to Truffle. And we will temporarily get rid of Confuse Ray. Grumpig does not have great options. Rock Smash will be handed to Joelle in place of, again, Confuse Ray. So, we don't need to break up the team. We are now ready for Victory Road. We've got plenty of healing items. We've got a good level team. We go from here. Well, we will keep going in the next one. Thank you very much for joining me. Till next time, this is Red 2, returning to base.